Hi, I'm Dominic Robinson-Neal,
I'm Zell Folks,
and this is Inside the Ropes.
Boxing Show.
All right. Hi, I'm Dominic Robinson-Neal with my man Marlon Clemens. We got another episode of Inside the Ropes. All right, Marlon. So today, what's the subject gonna be? What we talking about?
We're going to talk about what it takes to be a good, successful trainer in boxing.
Well, one, it takes time. You're not gonna become a great trainer overnight. It's a lot of trial, a lot of error, and it takes a lot of, you got to drop your ego. If you want to be a good trainer or a great trainer, you got to drop your ego, because like every great trainer that somebody told me was a great trainer, I tried to go pick their brain and learn something from them. You know what I'm saying? I had, my professional trainer was, he was great. His name was Solis Melendez. He was an Army coach. He was pretty good. He taught me a lot about boxing, a lot about training. Normo Lauret. Normo used to be, he's an Olympian. He's out of New York, Sheriff City Gym. He used to train Louis Collazo, Travis Sims, Tarvis Sims. He really sat down and taught me the ins and outs of being a trainer. You know what I'm saying? What to take, what not to take. Mm-hmm. Then Mr. George Peterson, just by watching him when he had Paul Williams, you know, I learned a whole lot. But I learned something from every trainer. You know what I'm saying? I don't just learn from the big trainers. I learned a lot from Freddie Roach. You know, just trainers of that caliber. You know what I'm saying? Like that people, Buddy McGirt. You know what I'm saying? John David Jackson. You know, just Glenn Johnson. I mean, just trainers that people say, "Oh man, that's he." But they him. Floyd Mayweather Sr. opened his arms to me. So you know, I learned a lot. So it take a lot of time, man, a lot of research, a lot of trial and error, because like the trainer is only as good as the man he got on the stool. You can't take a mule to the Kentucky Derby and think you're gonna win.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? I don't care who. If I had Manny Pacquiao, he'd still be Manny Pacquiao. He'd still win. You understand what I'm saying? Right. If I had Sugar Ray Leonard, he'd still be Sugar Ray Leonard. You know, I just can't. You can't make anybody. That was just God wanted them to do, you know what I'm saying? But you got to study the small things. It's the small things in boxing that that separate the good from the great. You know, it's little things that one trainer might let slide. See, I don't consider myself a boxing trainer. I consider myself a boxing teacher. It's a difference between a trainer and a teacher. Like, if you come in here, let's say for example, when you first came here, if you walk around here with a towel, I said, that's my other coach right there. Whatever you tell these kids, they gonna believe and do.
Right.
Whether you knew it or not. Whether you know anything about what I'm saying. All you know is jab. You know the lingo, but you don't know how to teach it. Mm-hmm. You understand what I'm saying? So they gonna believe whatever you say.
Right. You
might have somebody else walking here who never even been in a boxing gym and put a towel on and say, he's a coach. They gonna listen to what he say. So that's why you can look at the product that a coach is putting out to tell him if he can really train somebody. Like if you could train somebody from scratch to go take them through the amateurs, then be successful in the pros, I think you can train somebody pretty well. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta look at what, like if we go to an event and there's certain trainers in South Carolina that I know, if I'm going up against them, we got a rough night tonight, or it's gonna be a good fight. Right. You know what I'm saying? They know they feel the same way. It's some that whenever I know we match up against them, yeah, we're gonna get the win. We're gonna get the win because I know the trainer.
Right.
Maybe I don't even have to see the fighter. I know the trainer. You see what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
So some guys can train, some guys can't. Not taking nothing away from the ones who can't because they're trying, but you know what I'm saying? You got to go out and get that knowledge. You got to go out and acquire. You got to study. You got to read. You got to look at film. You got to look, you know what I'm saying? You got to, if you want to be good at it. Now, if you just want to be somebody and say, yeah, I got fighters.
It's definitely time consuming. I'll be waking up 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning, just trying to get as much knowledge as possible, whether it's from books, YouTube videos, anybody. You know, I'm just a sponge right now, trying to absorb all this knowledge. And it does take time. Definitely takes a lot of time. I feel like you got to be in the boxing gym. You can't just learn it outside of the boxing gym. You got to get up under an umbrella and be mentored. And I've definitely been blessed with having Coach as my mentor right now. A lot of things that I thought I knew when I was coming in to the gym, just by watching videos, that you showed me a different side and how what I thought I knew wouldn't work. So you got to definitely be up under the umbrella.
Like, cause like that's you know, you got to be in the gym and actually see guys in here to really understand it. And actually, you get in there yourself sometime. You realize that shit ain't gonna work.
Right.
Or see, a guy can get on YouTube and tell you anything. All right, we're gonna throw 50 left hooks with a right uppercut. So you actually think you can do that stuff because he said it.
Right.
But actually, by being in the gym, you realize, nah, that's not how. It's not gonna work that way. Mm-hmm. So you have to, you know, be mindful of what's going on, how much time, you know. And then, like, most guys come in the gym, they want to be a champ in a week. They don't realize it take time, man. It take time. It take repetition of doing the same shit over and over and over. They just think I can come in here, like, we have guys come in here 27, 28, say, yeah, I want to be a champ, and I want to have a couple amateur fights, and I want to go pro. I'm like, he just don't understand.
Because it look easy on TV. It just look like people throwing punches. Mm-hmm. And if you're a fighter in the street, you feel like, yo, I just transition into the boxing gym and do the same thing, and it's a different game.
Yes, they get that truth machine right there, that truth serum. That I call it the truth machine. That right there gonna expose you. You gonna realize how quick you can't fight. I'm gonna find out something too. I'm gonna find out how much heart you got, because when you start getting your ass whooped, I'm gonna find out how much heart you got if you gonna stay the course. And some guys get in there one day and don't come back. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think you could be great and not get taught a lesson in this ring at some point.
You're right, because, man, I remember one time, my partner, man, my sparring partner, man, that joker, man, I had a fight coming up, man. My man whooped me so bad one day, I went home and I said, damn, maybe this shit ain't for me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I started contemplating, like, man, what's really going on? Then I had to go look in the mirror and convince myself who I really was. Come back, have a good day tomorrow, you know what I'm saying, get my confidence back. Right. But this ain't nothing to play with. You know,
it's
people,
dangerous.
Yeah, people, it's not, this is a sport that it's gonna test you. Any man, it's gonna test you as a trainer, because I had a trainer tell me, a real good trainer, one that everybody, he said, Dominic, this ain't nothing but a babysitting job. He said, you're going to be
100%.
A coach, a counselor, a father figure. He said, a psychiatrist, and a straight up babysitter for these boxers. And I was like, but I really didn't understand. And then as I started training the guys, I'm like, he right. Yeah. They got issues. Look, the fighter if the fighter really trusts you as a trainer, he going to come to you with his problems. Mm-hmm. He got girl problems. You seen it in here.
Yeah.
They got girl problems. They got financial problems. They pros, but they're not making the money that right now to sustain them, right? So they got that. Now they got baby mama drama. You understand what I'm saying? They got somebody got baby mama this, somebody baby mama that. You know, it's just all type of things that come on in life.
Right.
Besides boxing. Right. He got real life situations, or they got real life things going on, and you got to you trying to mentor this one, and his problem, these two got the same problem, but it's just a little different. So I got to come at him differently than I come at the next one. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, if you get in to being a trainer, if you got in this to be rich, you're in the wrong sport.
Definitely.
Remember that, because a lot of stuff, your money, you're gonna spend your own money on fighters,
yeah.
On boxing, on trips.
Investment.
You know what I'm saying? It's like you investing your money, but you're doing it because you love it. If you're not doing this because you like it, you need to love it if you're gonna do it.
Well, it's gonna show. You know what I mean?
Right, and then the joy you see when these kids win, or the look on their face, man, that shit is priceless. You can't get that nowhere else. The look, but to see how a kid comes in here, grind, struggles, out there running, doing all this we try to make boys into men. So when you see them struggle and you see them win, man, that's like trumps it all.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? That trumps it all. So
now you can understand. I can really understand why fathers, after a fight, they'll break down in the ring in
Right.
tears. Like, a lot goes into this.
a lot goes in it that people don't see.
Right.
That every day people don't see. Oh man, you coming to the gym? I ain't got a ride, coach. All right, I'm trying to get you there. He got problems at the house. He got this going on. Well, my girlfriend cheated on me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that.
Right.
And you trying to explain to a young man, hey man, you shouldn't even be worried about no stuff like that. You trying to explain that to him because it's interfering with your training.
Mm-hmm.
You know. Then you got parents who want to say, oh well, my son should be doing this. You should be doing this with my son, and you're not here training him. You don't know. You know what I'm saying? I know you want your son to be Muhammad Ali, but he got to go through the process like everybody else.
Right.
He's not special.
Can't skip the steps.
You got to take steps, and the steps are coming in here, going through the routine, going through. That's like if you go to Duke to play basketball, you going through the process. You understand what I'm saying? Like you come here to box, you got to go through the process. You know, so. Well, that was another exciting edition of Inside the Ropes. Me and Coach Marlon talking about the ups and downs of training, what it takes to be a trainer. And we just want to leave you with, have a good week. Anything you got to say, Coach Marlon?
We got a big fight coming up June 10th. The Horsemen. Come out, support. You won't be disappointed.
Come out, that's right. Another one who went through the process.